guy right now, you know, he'll say, all right, I'll stay there. It becomes a happy place. Just putting this here. I just want to see your feet. I know.
This is a bird I got to 45 years Amazon. Did I show you this?
Can I see this?
They're rehoming him to me. He's 40 years old.
Can I see this?
He's 40 years old. Amazon haven't really been handled by humans, so I'm getting him in a couple days. Yeah, but that's what I do.
What is this? He actually, his nails are so long and sharp. This is it's a piece of his pad or whatever. I don't see where it came from, so he doesn't have an obvious cut. But see, I mean, see, he's lying on his back, and that's like the most
God.
for any bird. And so they don't do it until they're saying, all right, I'm still afraid, but.
Yeah, he's doing real good actually.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing.
Took a massive.
I mean, I did 10 of them on Saturday. You know,
really?
People walk in at one of these stores. I just spent 2 hours a week there, but I had 10 African Greys come in.
Stop it, really?
Yeah, I was there. There's people lined up out the door, African Greys.
And a lot of them were new. And African Greys first time around is always tricky.
I couldn't even find a baby African Grey.
No, I have not seen a baby African Grey in my life.
Look, what is it?
Easy, I'm doing your little footsies. It's okay, Jim.
He's beautiful.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Don't chew on your feet.
I see you, Jim. It's okay. No. Don't do it.
What is he gonna do?
Fly and attack me, who knows?
He has PTSD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's 30 years old, but he was beat up his first 15 years of his life.
Yeah,
He was beat on, and so it took him 2 years to not bite me. And he can be good with people, but all of a sudden he just flips and will.
What type of person beat a bird?
Oh, a lot of people.
I told you this lady, she asked her to step up. It would like try to bite her, and she would smack it. In my house, where I have cameras watching, and
well, you know,
she grabbed the hammer.
There's just frustrated people out there, and it gets carried over like people who beat their kids, you know? Hang on, I'll do your beak later. I'll do your beak later.
What was I about to say? Oh yeah, the first day I ever met Steve, I came over here. There was this lady. She was older, like she was on blood thinners. I'm just standing here. Never met Steve before.
It's okay.
He's on his shoulder. Jimmy flies off, goes to the lady and bites her arm, and you just see like blood. I'm like, but it's. That lady and Jamie are just like, I don't know, like Jimmy does not like her. It's a good lesson, you know?
He's lying down taking a snooze.
He's a little baby.
Hello. I mean, he's really a baby, and he just wants to be baby. Yeah. He wants to be loved. He has to get used to, and again, because they're tentative, like cockatoos are lovebirds, but they don't want you to leave. If you leave, they're going to scream. These guys are good, because you can leave them for a few hours. They're not going to, you know, tear themselves up.
But they're more aggressive, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in the owner. Honestly, it is. You show this bird love, don't smack the cage, tell the kids.
Never do that.
Yeah, but I mean, people, that's a typical thing. Stop it, shut up, you know, and they'll hit the cage because they're trying to tell you something. You just have to say, all right, you know, the fact that you have jungle gyms and things like that to play on, and mops and toothbrushes and broom handle. I mean, you never know what they're going to play with. And then now we're going to get you.
So do you think a Greencheeked will ever talk?
First of all, don't get a bird because you think it's going to talk. Because it'll be a big disappointment. You just never know. I've had Cockatiels that talk, but 90% of them don't talk. Greencheeked may say a little catchphrase, like, how you doing, where's the birdie, or something like that. This guy can read the Bible, you know. I mean, their capabilities.
This is our Greencheeked.
How you doing?
My wife beatboxing, but I'll get into it in a second. Oh, even him.
I mean,
look at him.
He's on beat. He's on beat too.
I love this guy. Look at him. Like he says, yes, and you just pretend you're my little baby. He's actually a really good bird. So he just has to get used to no flinching. You know, and if you're that afraid of him. I mean, really, it's what Ty's done. He's waited for his bird to more come to him. He's kept it really rudimentary. You know, he goes over, he gets the bird, he puts him down, he gives him a sunflower seed. And you could take sunflower seeds out of the diet, but you could use that as a treat. So when he gets up on your hand, good bird, oh, you're such a good bird, and you give him a sunflower seed.
I try to keep like sugars out of the bird's diet.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, in fact, one of the other birds I have, the owner put sugar. He gave him cereal and sugar for 24 years.
Oh, goodness.
And never let him out of the cage.
I bet you he would not shut up.
That was,
oh my God, he was
well,
probably so hyper.
That was Moochie, you know, the kaik that's got. I'm trying to think. Where did I bring Moochie in? I think I did.
Oh, Pookie?
Pookie, I mean Moochie. I have every name I've had a bird by that name. I did. I think he's on the windowsill.
Okay.
In the kitchen. Hold on. You won't like this at first, but you're gonna love it because it feels so good. Yeah.
What you want, buddy?
You ready? It's okay. It's okay. You gotta trust me. We've been together.
If you want to do it, Jimmy. It's what it says.
If you want to do it, Jimmy.
It's to the point where just do it. Stop scaring me and do it.
So he'd be screaming if he was upset about this. It actually feels good. He loves getting groomed.
So how often should I come to get him groomed?
You know, when when his nails are too sharp to hold,
Okay.
when they're too long and he gets stuck on material, generally I tell people 3 or 4 months. And this is something that once you break it down, you can do it yourself because it becomes like a love pattern. Do you have that nail file?
No, you won't.
Okay. I mean, I don't know, but I'm old. Okay. I mean, you can do it. Start off as easily as this. That when you're loving your bird, remember a hand under the beak and one on the top, and we just give them. And if you do 2 or 3 swipes a day when you're holding them, and then go back to loving them. I mean, it's just you make it part of the everyday process.
I come over to groom it, and the first thing that happens is he goes all his talons right into Steve's hand. And I'm over there, I don't see him because all I can see is his skin. Like the skin, he's like, can you take this out? I'm like, just take what out, Steve? You can have a nail. Because it's in my hand. I'm like, and ever since then, I just
Here. You can go to sleep.
stupid board you are.
Yeah, those are sharp. Yeah, hang on. Hang on. Good. I didn't realize those. So the first thing I'm doing is making sure he's not bleeding. You know, you see if they haven't been done in a long time and the quick moves out, so you just kind of touch it.
What were you saying about Jimmy?
I didn't realize those cockatoos were that big.
Yeah, he's a umbrella. Oh, he's a Malucan. Malucan cockatiel.
The only reason I keep him on my shoulder was he was a rescue, and he was beat for 15 years. So he's good, and then he's not good. So I prefer rather than walking around.
I came here with flip-flops one day on doing like a video for our YouTube, and all of a sudden like Jimmy shows me his playroom, and then he turns around and starts chasing my flip-flops, and I just scream and run. It just happened out of nowhere.
It's okay, go baby. It's okay. I'm not happy unless the bird leaves where he's happy lying on my I'm not happy unless you...
I have the worst anxiety, and I just sit here and watch Steve and have so many panic attacks and doing it. One day I had to pace around the pool. I forgot what it was. I had to pace. I think it was my bird. I was pacing.
Well, these guys will pin their eyes when they're really upset and gonna nail you. Their eyes will dilate.
And that happens quick.
And you know that, like, all right, that's the move. I mean, but this noise is just, I'm still afraid. I just don't get handled like this. Is what he's saying. And so I'm saying, look, you're still alive. Pretty good, huh? You're still alive.
I'll kiss his butt all the way home. Don't worry. I'll have to get him something to eat on the way home.
You're gonna be your show girl.
Or Macaw, he pins when he gets happy and stuff. So like he said, like when he pins, they attack. Like by Macaw, it pins and unpins in a split second.
Hold on.
So it's fast.
Do a little bit here. Hang on, you can watch if you want to. See, I mean, last time he was clipped, he was way up here.
Yeah,
That's bad.
Yeah, he don't have no balance.
He would fall like a stone.
Yeah, he didn't have no balance.
That's the problem. Yeah, the problem is they're fat with short wings, so they don't need a lot of lift. You're all right. He's good. We're gonna do this one. Okay, you ready? Alley-oop.
Oh, look at you, Paco. Those are some nice wings. I think.
Okay, the band's not too tight anyway. Let's just. You ready? Hang on. What's that?
I don't know about this one. I've never seen it be like this.
Oh no, it's a lot of beak. It's beautiful. I mean, it's really. But he's not. He postures. He's only done for those people. He was just sort of doing an "I'm afraid" bite as opposed to "I'm going to kill you."
Well, they probably only had him for so long. You said he was logs.
Yeah, I mean he's been, you know, it's probably the amazing thing is whoever it belonged to hasn't put any notices out. I had the people back in the neighborhood that he was at go check around, see if there's any postings. Ready? Can I get the other side again? Thank you.
We're getting some cages, some more cages, some like 3 cages on top of it. So it's six. It's 3 cages, but 6 cages.
Oh, really?
Like for boarding cages. Like, so like when he comes in, I can just put him in the cage while I talk to the lady instead of just putting him on the table in this.
Yeah.
And just to look more professional and get some more room for our birds.
Good. I just saw, I was doing a Tractor Supply sells cages.
That's where we're getting that from.
I've been on the website there because I don't think they keep them in stock.
They have 1 in stock, but the thing is they're cheaper than any other place.
Oh yeah, I saw them. I told the lady who potentially is going to get that bird because she has a cage. She lost a Greencheeked a few years ago, and I said, look, I have cages, but I have good cages, and I'm just not going to charge you less. I said, if you give me your cage that you had for the Greencheeked, and then I'll give you a nice cage for $100. But you can get nice brand new cages for $130, $150. That would be perfect. Yeah, back toe is always the toughest one.
We're going to the bird show on the 21st. For some Cockatiels for some flying.
Oh, you're so good, girl. Can I get your beak now? Yes. Yeah, I've never actually, I think I've probably groomed a couple of them, but they're very cool birds.
Like, so Kat wants a peach conure or a peach conure.
Pineapple?
Pineapple conure or something. Yeah, it looks good. I picked color.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they have enough markings where they're really different from male to female.
So she's a female, you said?
That's a female, yep. The male does have a dark bar under the neck and a peach-colored, pastel-y color that goes around. Hang on.
Actually, I don't know. I lied. I'm not doing that. Here I got bit by this guy.
Up. Come on. Come here. I know. Come on. Up. Get up here. Get up here.
Huh? You good? Want to go over and see this guy? Huh? You see how they are? Say hi.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Who's that? Who's that? Can you scratch your head? Can you scratch? Put your head down. Put your head down.